Everything I ever wanted, I just push up on it and she know the play. Name leave stains on the brain. When I bless the game, she ain't knowing what to say. Ain't nothing in between God and kings. That's a direct link like the Pharisees.
As is D'Amico Ryans, I was like, it kind of makes me happy that we got him now after how Philly played on defense and Shane Steichen. We kind of knew he wasn't going to be the guy, so I'm happy where my team's at.
Yeah, I think it was pretty tight.
I think Gannon was a bitch. Told everybody he was going back so that Houston didn't hire him.
That boy did an okie doke. He's like, that's fine.
Did. Yeah, on my taco.
He did a loop-de-loop and pull.
Yep.
That's fine.
I'm cool with it, though. I'm excited to slow it. I think he's going to change people around when he gets there, though. Like, think about it like this, right? Just say, for instance, you're trying to create San Francisco's roster. We have their fullback, I think. If you put Tegan Quintiliano as the fullback, he could be used check, I think. So we don't have a Kittle. We don't have a Debo. We might have an Ayuk, maybe, depending on what Michi is. With Jennings and Collins. So we need a CMC. So would you take Bijan at 12?
Whoa, you're going quarterback with the second pick. They already said that today. So, I mean, if you feel that you need to get your offense, I don't hate it. But I don't know. I don't know if I want to go offense like that.
I don't know that it would be a bad idea. Would you go that way, Zach?
Thought about it, but I'd also trade the pick and see if I can get something else. If I'm going to take a running back at 12, maybe I can get him at 22. I just don't want to draft all 11 players, so I think we're going to move into other like spots like closer. Like if I told you you're only getting 6 people in the top 4 rounds, I'd rather do that than use all 11 picks, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Better to move up and get more talented players for more positions that you need than – I mean, you can always fill in with cap space that you have and everything else.
Do you think Houston could call the Bears and ask for a favor? And be like, look, like if you trade picks with me, right, you still have all the leverage because you can trade too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So switch picks with me at a reasonable price, and then you could get more picks by trading out 2 times. And that may mean like I don't give you a shit ton of first round picks, but I'll throw in Brandon Cooks. You need a receiver anyway.
A real receiver, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like let me give you a first and a third and a fourth next year, and you can have Brandon Cooks too. And you just move one spot, and then you go to Indy and be like, you still want to trade? It'd be cheaper.
Yeah.
But then also they can use that as leverage with Indy. If, hey, they're going to give me this, what will you give me? And Indy might throw the kitchen sink at them.
At that point, though, I'd kind of be okay with it because then that means y'all don't have shit after that.
Yeah, I mean, their owner said, he's like, I want that Alabama guy. It kind of felt like bait the way he said it.
Yeah.
Because if you don't know the damn player's name by now, like, it's like,
well, he
one,
is a
you don't.
an idiot, so.
Oh, yeah. But, yeah, it just feels like right now it's all bait. Like, Texans came out a day later and were like, oh, we're going after one of the 3 QBs with the second pick. And it's like.
Well, we knew that.
Yeah.
If you didn't know that when they hired Gerard Johnson, then we're retarded because.
Yeah.
He was a Elite 11 camp coach. Like, he coached Stroud. He coached Bryce. Like, he knows them. So, one of them are coming to Houston.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Levis is the odd man out for our team.
I don't think so. Well, because if you think about it, he's the only one who ran that system in college. Like he's the only one with experience in it.
But
Your opinion on this dude changes every time we talk about it.
But it's true. It's like it doesn't matter what I think about you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I know. Yeah, it's funny. The first time you were hyped on him a little bit, and then the second time you're like, "No, I don't want it." And now it's like, well, he ran this in college. It might be okay.
Yeah. But it's true. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, really, none of us know what these three are gonna pan out to be. I think that's the thing that's annoying me the most with him, though, is the Josh Allen. Like, dude, like, just let him be Will Levis. Like,
we're not gonna take him, but I think even people are foolish talking about Anthony Richardson, saying that he's a 2-year project, because it's not true. Because Justin Fields can't fucking throw, and he still plays. So there's the possibility this dude plays like right away.
I know one of the ESPN writers said that we should go after Anthony. We should get him, with our second pick.
Negative, not at number 2.
Yeah. Exactly. That's why.
I'll say this: I watched him play U of H this year. He fucked us up.
The mocks are gonna keep changing and all that stuff. I guess out of the 4, who is your preference? It's still Bryce. And then I guess CJ, and then
Levis. Yeah. I actually don't really give a shit between CJ and Levis. I really don't.
Yeah.
Just because I think CJ's good, but he's a bitch. For real. Like, I don't give a fuck how good you are. If you're a bitch, and you're a bitch, you know what I mean? Like, I just don't like Russell Wilson. It's like, if somebody cheap shots you, I don't think you're gonna stick up for yourself. You know what I'm saying? That makes you a bitch to me, and I don't want my quarterback to be a bitch.
Gets hit and then just pouts to the bench.
Gets hit and says, "Why did they hit me so hard?"
Regardless of what Will Levis is, he'll stick up for us. You know what I'm saying?
I was like, he's took the hardest beatings this year. He's durable. He's big. I mean, he had to. I mean, looking at Will Levis, I'll give him some credit. Being at the school he was at, he had to play the way he played, because I mean, if you don't, you're not going to do anything. You were literally the number 1 offensive weapon there, trying to do stuff. So I feel like they all have intangibles that work for him well. They all have pros and cons, of course. And I think why we lean on Bryce is for the mindset, the leadership, all that stuff of what we know we're going to need at a QB. And then with CJ, like we've said it before, he kind of reminds us of our old QB, Deshaun, a bit at times. And then Levis is that unicorn, the what if, can be really good, but if it's not, then you're going to be looking like,
why got the highest ceiling and the lowest floor.
Yeah.
There's is there an in between with him? Like, he could be good and bad, or is it just he's really good or really bad?
Well, it depends, because both can be true. Think about Baker, right? If you think about Baker, like what we expected him to be being drafted by Cleveland, he could never be that. But what he did for like the Rams, where you could come in and just play football, like if he was in Purdy's position, I think he would do real good.
They always say it's where you're drafted at. Either puts too much pressure on you, or you don't have any pressure.
That's what makes me nervous about Stroud. Is like, at least you could say Bryce didn't have shit last year. He had to figure it out.
I agree, Zach. I think Bryce, we like you said, he went through that adversity. We've said it before. CJ had a ton of weapons. I mean, he ain't gonna get that here. I mean, you're gonna get Brandon Cooks and Michi and then a running back, and
maybe Nico Collins.
Fucking Jordan
a D-ranked tight end.
Dorsett.
They should sign a tight end, because there's too many tight ends available.
Yeah, I know. Like Gesicki's
you have money, bro.
Let's go get what's his name that you were talking about? Tommy Pickles from Jacksonville.
Who's Tommy Pickles?
What?
Dude,
Tommy
Tremble.
Yeah.
Oh, Tommy Tremble from the Panthers.
Yeah. Yeah, same difference.
That guy,
That's
you
the
could
two
draft
guys
him.
today, right?
That was the joke, Nick.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Nah. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just. It's weird
No,
because
you have
we
to
don't
spend
consider.
money.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's you have the money time to spend it. You need to set D'Amico up for progress and to not fail.
Well, the first fucking thing I do is go try to steal Jimmy Ward from the Niners, a safety, a veteran safety who knows how to play the system. Like I'm gonna try to do that, and then get a D lineman also, an interior one, preferably a big one, a real big one.
Like who?
I don't give a fuck, a big one. Anybody who can do better than Roy Lopez, dumbass.
Hmm.
It's because I don't think you're gonna get a good one in the draft. I really don't, because after fucking like Jalen Carter and Brazil, it kind of dumbs off. But you get good pass rushers, get you an interior lineman, get you a safety, get you a tight end, get a fucking center. Like steal the center from Cleveland. He's a free agent. Forgot his name. Starts with a P. Steal him. Give him money. You have to give.
You're gonna have to pay people to take chances on you for sure. I think D'Amico helps. That staff they're bringing in helps. It looks like it's a well quality professional staff of different mindsets. Like D'Amico said, he wanted it feels kind of weird to have a real professional coaching staff for once in a while.
I would still what's the fucking D lineman from the Arizona? The white Zach Allen. Still that fool too. He didn't do shit. JJ Watt got there. This dude did good. So guess what? We have JJ Watt around. Get this dude. We have their D coordinator. Get that dude.
It's true.
Well, I mean, it's positives. We have a long way still till draft. I think, yeah, April can't come fast enough for us.
It's damn near May. It's April 27th.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's true. Summertime, yay!
For real.
Yeah, I mean, all
I can tell you is they better get a fucking quarterback. That's all I know.
We talked about it before on other shows that the league's going into offense. I mean, they're even talking about making changes on defense still for defenses to tackle offense. So it's like you have to have a good offense. You have to be able to move the ball. I mean, if not, you're going to end up like the way Tennessee and the Colts were this year, where they had. I mean, the Broncos were even another one. They had a great defense and then couldn't move the ball at all on offense.
That's right.
Oh yeah, that's it. So far, I guess in the rankings of the division, I mean, Jaguars, of course, at the top. With all the signings and everything else, we get one of the quarterbacks. Where do you rank us still at? The bottom, competing for?
Yeah, we're at the bottom.
No, I know.
You have to earn your way out of it, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to. I mean, I was hoping the Colts would get Jeff Saturday still because that would have made me feel better. But
I mean, they still got to get a quarterback.
Yeah,
their O-line was trash last year. Everybody seems to think they're better than they played. It's like, okay, if that's what you want to think. If you don't want to improve that trashy ass line, it's on you.
So that's the Bengals.
Yeah, for real. Go get Max Sharpie.
The best day.
But I do want to know what the Colts are going to do. Like, what if they get Bryce? Do you think that makes them that much better?
I don't know that it makes them that much better, but I know it at least gives them someone that is going to somewhat fucking throw the ball for them.
But who's he going to throw it to?
I mean, they got Michael Pittman, I guess.
Yeah, I stand by my statement.
I know. I'm just saying. That's why I said I guess.
It's like if they trade up for him, they give a bunch of stuff. I'm okay with it because in the long run, that hurts them because that takes another team out the equation for us, I feel. But also, if it's the quarterback you want, it kind of hurts because, I mean, we felt this already with the Mahomes and the Watson one. we got jumped over.
You know how stupid we're gonna look if we have to trade something to go at one spot.
I mean, yeah, but I mean that was on Lovey. You should.
Yeah, that's Lovey.
Well, then that means okay. What's worse, what Bill O'Brien did, how he left the Texans, or what Lovey did on his way out?
Oh God!
So I told you right now, would you rather lose D-Hop for nothing or not get the first pick?
I'd rather lose D-Hop.
Yep, I'd rather lose D-Hop and get the first pick.
Yep.
Because the first pick, you have choices. I mean, when you lose a superstar, you usually lose that trade anyway. I mean, we lost it bad, but
yeah,
we usually lose it anyway, unless you're the Rockets. But
not even really that mad. We don't have the first pick because every time we've had it, we didn't do nothing with it anyway.
Mario Williams.
I'm the best number one overall we got.
I'm okay with
David
it right
Carr.
I'm okay with it right now, only because the pressure is now on the Bears, the Colts, and all these other teams that need to jump up. The Bears, if they keep it, then they're like, do we get a quarterback? Do we go defense? And then what's their asking price? Is it too high? Do the Colts get scared and be like, oh, damn, they're going to get our quarterback? And because we're a division. So if they had
not just them.
Well, I know there's Seattle. There's a few others.
Raiders at 7, Tennessee, Carolina.
Yeah, I mean, if somebody's giving up a half of their team, though, I mean, they're going to be like, Raiders are going to be like, we'll give you Darren Waller, Hunter Renfrow, 2 picks, and a night at one of the casinos of your choice for a pick swap.
Well, they would want Will Levis.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I would give up Renfrow and Waller, but I'll give y'all. That's all I got.
Adams.
No, they're leaving with nothing.
Yeah, I know. Josh Jacobs.
Free agent.
Damn it.
So how about trade 12 and move to try to get to 5?
I mean, it's a less asking price for him for sure.
No, I'm saying like R12 to get to 5 and say, okay, fuck it. We're about to take 2 top 5 players. We're going to give up our first 3 picks for 2 top 5 players.
Bro, I don't care. I get we have a lot of picks, but if you ain't trying to wheel and deal the way the Jets did, then you're just wasting time. Anybody can sit there.
It's just because like there's some positions that you're going to neglect anyway in this draft because there's just not good enough people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm not so gung-ho on the receiver in the first round anymore. I just don't want to do it.
Well, it seems like they're sliding a lot in the draft boards also. I mean, and we've said it.
Well,
they're
today
not like,
ESPN had us mock to take Quentin.
Yeah.
I don't want him. He's like Will Fuller, but in DK Metcalf's body. I don't want that.
I think they're just throwing stuff at the wall like this mock draft, this mock draft. They had one where I'm telling you, they had us getting Richardson at freaking number 2 pick. I'm like, dude, y'all are just getting clickbait now. Like, this is all you want now. Like, this is not even serious. Like, if we were in combine and we were like watching this dude just like stellar out, that'd be like, he can move up some. But you're putting him above everybody else. Like, stop, dude. Like this guy that wrote that.
Can we do a picture of like Aaron Rodgers coming out of his darkness retreat in a Texans uniform?
Probably. I mean,
yeah.
Would you want him?
It's like, not really, because he's probably the weirdest athlete in American sports, and that's
saying a lot with Kyrie out there.
I was gonna say, I don't know, man. That Kyrie.
No, Aaron Rodgers is way more weird.
I was reading about Kyrie's flat Earth shit today.
You don't know about the time that he burned sage on the court.
I know. I read a lot about his stuff today.
Yeah.
I just think
Aaron Rodgers is way weirder.
Aaron Rodgers looks like he fucking discovered the Grateful Dead when he was 38 years old and is just now embracing it.
Goddamn. The thing with Aaron Rodgers that pisses me off is he acts like he's Tom Brady and he's not. It's like, bro, you got to earn that shit. Like, I feel like
here's the question: who's better right now? Who would you like? Aaron Rodgers or Pat Mahomes?
Pat Mahomes.
I feel the same way.
Yeah,
and I was the biggest Aaron Rodgers fan. Pat Mahomes, man, he's different good.
Now, I'm not putting. There was people after that Super Bowl game putting Pat Mahomes over Tom Brady. They're like, he's already passed him. I was like, hold on.
No, you can't really do that.
I was like,
Tom Brady's obvious number one, right?
Mhm.
So right now, my question is like, where does Pat Mahomes stand? Is he top 5 ahead of Joe Montana?
I could see him.
And the reason that I can't bring up the rings as an argument is because he's obviously better than Terry Bradshaw.
Yeah.
So is he better than Joe Montana? I have to go with yes.
Yeah.
But then the next question is he better than Peyton Manning?
That's what I was gonna ask. And I don't know that he's better than Peyton Manning yet.
I think he's on that level, like real close to it.
Yeah, I think he's up there with him, but he's not past him just yet.
Yeah, I think for when he ends, it's gonna be pretty amazing. Like
when he ends, he's either gonna be better than Brady or right there with him. I think.
So in like 10 years, say he only has 2 more World Super Bowls, right? Can we do the Tom Brady, Pat Mahomes conversations like we do the MJ and LeBron?
I was about to say, I think that's how it will be.
I think so, yeah. Because honestly, there's people having that conversation already right now.
I mean, especially like me and Kayla, all my Super Bowls I remember are Tom Brady.
Yeah.
That's all I remember is Tom Brady here, like a sprinkle of Peyton Manning and
I remember the Bucks beating the Raiders in 2004 and then Tom Brady winning for a long ass time, Peyton Manning winning one of them, Tom Brady again, Peyton Manning winning another one with a different team, and then
No, that was a big gap though.
No, I know, but that's what I'm saying. That's all I really remember because it's just Tom Brady the whole fucking time.
Like,
well, it was like Tom Brady took 10 years in between his Super Bowls, but that's when he let everybody else do good, and then he won like 4 more.
Yeah.
So it's like
it was in like every one.
Because that's when Aaron Rodgers got him, Drew Brees got his, Peyton Manning got
Russell
his, Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
And then he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm sick of y'all." Yeah. He's like, "I'm sick of y'all." Eli got 2 off of Tom.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Like he was even in him when he lost. Like it was crazy. Like, but yeah.
So right now is it more like LeBron and KD, Nick, between Tom Brady?
I'd put it
like Aaron Rodgers and Pat Mahomes.
I'd say, man. Oh damn, that is actually a good one. Yeah, I would say that. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Because you're like, oh, fucking Aaron Rodgers the best I ever seen, and then you see Pat do it, and he's like, fuck, man, he's a little bit gooder at it.
But there's people making the argument already about Mahomes being Tom Brady or better right now. I don't think it's okay to do, but it's like you said, in like 10 years, even if he has 2 more, it's more justified than you can make the argument.
He for sure is more capable. He does things Tom could never do, but Tom won, and he did it his way. So I need him to get to 5, and then I'll say he's better than Brady.
Honestly, I think he's gonna get
5
there.
Super Bowls.
I mean, Brady.
But the one knock on it, there's one knock on this whole conversation that we might not ever be able to get past in this conversation. Once I tell you,
he had a Gronk.
Tom Brady beat Pat Mahomes in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, he did.
It fucking matters.
That's true.
And he had a Gronk, like I said.
So I don't think you could ever say that Pat Mahomes is better than Tom Brady. Damn it.
And it was an older Tom Brady too. Right?
Yeah.
Catch me in 10 years.
Yeah.
Yep.
You watch, people are going to watch this and they're going to say you're right. And that's going to be the thing. Everyone's going to be like, you can never say he's better than him because he beat him.
It's kind of true, though. I mean,
Tom Brady's going to
like
hear
saying,
this and
who
come out
gives
of
a fuck if
retirement.
the Cowboys fans got Super Bowls? They're 30 years old. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing.
Yeah.
Tom Brady's going to hear this and come out of retirement and then lose a Super Bowl to Mahomes so you can make the argument.
I'm
and
1,000% sure he's coming back to play football.
And then it's going to be, but it was 1-1, so it doesn't matter.
Imagine this scenario.
Oh, no.
Tom Brady comes back to the 49ers. You know, the Lord would be like, you know what, Shanahan, I take it a lot from you, so I give it back.
He's going to end up on a weird team.
It's gonna be the Niners. Watch.
It's gonna
It's
be
either
like
gonna be the Niners or the Dolphins.
I was gonna say it's gonna be like the Dolphins or something.
But
Or
I think
like-
it's gonna be the Niners. He's going home.
It's gonna be like the Dolphins or like the fucking Raiders.
And I'm not calling Tom Brady a bitch, but I think he knows something. It's a shorter route to the Super Bowl in the NFC for him than the AFC. He ain't trying to fuck with Burrow and Pat and Josh Allen and
them young boys,
whatever
man,
the fuck Lamar. Yeah, he's like, I'm gonna go to the NFC and hope I run across the Cowboys again.
Yeah.
I mean,
but imagine that scenario,
Man.
and we get another Pat Mahomes, Tom Brady Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And Pat Mahomes gives him the business.
I don't want to hear about the fucking Cowboys though, because the other day, me and Nick went to James Coney Island for lunch, and the lady that was working there was talking shit to us about our Texans shit we had on. And then she was like, I'm a Cowboys fan. We made it further than y'all. And Nick's like, yeah, but we're both still watching this shit from the couch. And she's like, we still made it further.
Caleb gives these fans
call
that
him
have no
retarded.
knowledge. I was like, Caleb gives these fans with no knowledge too much airtime for it.
I didn't, though. That was the whole thing. I didn't even know she was talking about that.
No, I was
like,
saying because you're bringing her up. I forgot about it.
she walked in.
that
I wanted
day.
to bring it up just to bring it up. I walked in and she's like, oh, you're not.
She
You're
had
not
no
hurt wearing that
teeth.
thing? I know. Hey, you're not
That's like
hurt wearing that jacket?
asking a Cowboy fan anything is like asking a colorblind person if my outfit matches. You just don't do it.
I mean, we didn't ask her nothing. Like you did say, she just came at us, but she didn't make no damn sense. I was like, I gotta stop arguing with her. I'm losing brain cells.
Yup.
Like she was like, we're first. You're not even first in your division. What the hell are you talking? Like that's when I was like, you know what, Nick, just order my food because
Be nice to her until you get your food because you certainly don't want her to spit in it or touch it or anything like that. But then I'm gonna give her the work from across this restaurant.
She was gonna
And
spit.
I know she could hear me.
She was gonna spit a lot because she ain't had no teeth like Nick said.
she had like 5.
Hey, Coney Island lady, y'all dropped the ball on this shit. It's disgusting. Y'all dropped it like this.
I told Caleb today there's ESPN's doing a documentary on the New York Yankees winning.
Winning what?
When they had Derek Jeter
Oh,
at A-Rod.
I was gonna say they lost a pitcher today.
Yeah,
For
they
the
did.
season.
Out for the season. I guess we can move on. You got anything else to add for the Texans?
JJ might retire a Texan and no one will shut up about it.
No, he said he
Well,
wasn't
here's the
going to fill out
question.
all that paperwork.
If he comes back for one day,
He's not.
right? Does that mean that? But just say he does.
He
Right.
don't want to do the paperwork.
But if he did, would that
Right.
move his Hall of Fame up 1 year? I think he
Ooh.
knows Brady's not going to retire either, so that's why he's going to be like, "Nah, I'm gonna retire, so I don't have to walk with Brady."
Yeah.
I think once you fill the paperwork out, it kind of makes it official. So that's why he doesn't want to. But he's always been that joker to get around questions, it seems like.
Yeah.
And you can't tell me, oh, I didn't know I had to fill paperwork out. Like, come on, bro. Like, you've been doing this job for how long? Like, you know the ins and outs better than a lot of people. Like, I mean, but then again, it's like he's also a dad. First time he gets off, probably the first time he's healthy fully.
He's
Gets
recovering from his steroids. I mean, his body.
yeah, cushion.
Crazy.
Nah, I want him to. It doesn't matter if he retires a Texan or not. He'd be remembered for it.
Yeah.
He's a not ring of honor.
If you don't retire Texas, I mean, I don't know what you're going to retire a Cardinal. Like, I don't. I mean, it's
Fuck that.
Yeah.
I think he does. I think he probably does it. It's like, all right, this is Brady's year. I'll move on to the next one. You don't want to get outshined. You know, you got Brady.
I still think Brady's coming back though.
I mean, I could see
he
it.
probably is.
All right. Well, pitchers and catchers reported to spring training for the Astros. Means the beginning of the defending of the title.
Like 32 days.
Yeah, something like that. I mean, we got a ton of games for, I guess, spring training that I'm probably not going to watch, but
I watched a couple of them.
I can't do it. There's so many games.
We're in the middle of the day.
I'll watch out whenever the season starts because it's not a thing. I know they of course signed Christian Javier to probably one of the best deals they've gotten in a while.
He's going to be our best pitcher by the end of the season.
I mean, he's stacked and ready to go. Everybody in Houston was happy about it. A lot of people outside of Houston were like, "You can't give a deal like that to somebody not proven." And we're like, "Yeah, we're right. Whatever, dog. Worry about y'all."
What? The motherfucker that pitched a no-hitter in the World Series didn't prove the greatest pitching performance ever of ever? Didn't. What the fuck?
He hasn't proven it as a starter a full year is what they said.
I don't give a fuck. You still don't want him to leave. He pitched a no-hitter. Did you hear what I said? A no-hitter. As in they didn't hit nothing in the World Series.
I get it. This is what they're saying. I'm like, bro, like it's y'all are tripping. And I mean, I don't know. The Framber Valdez stuff is of course what everybody's talking about. Also, that he needs to get his deal. I mean, it's not as.
I think that they're gonna give him his money because he earned it, and you can't let him leave either. But I think they're apprehensive about doing it because you have to assume that with no shift, that his ERA is gonna go up. You know, he's gonna load bases. He's a ground ball pitcher, so we'll see. I still think he'll do good.
You already have Lance that's the same type, just a little worse. So now I'm not mad when the GM's like, hey, I mean, you got a few years left with these people. Arbitration doesn't mean that you're gonna lose them freaking next season. It just means that y'all need to negotiate on some stuff. And if the Javier signing didn't show you that he knows what the hell he's doing, him building that damn Braves team that beat us didn't show you what the hell he knows what he's doing, then it's just like I don't know what to tell y'all because like you got to be smart with it. Yes, you have money to play with and all that stuff, but if you can get a good deal out of it, if you like you said, if Framber's ERA drops down a bit, and then I'm like, hey, I'm gonna give you an extension, that's less money I got to give you. If it goes up, then hey, I'll give you what you want, type of thing. Let me see how you do in the beginning of the season. Kyle Tucker, he struggled a bit last year in the beginning, came into it at the end of it. With the shift gone, maybe you have really great numbers, and I'll give you what you want. Or maybe
with the shift gone and the clock and the bases being bigger, I guarantee you he goes 40 and 40. 40 home runs, 40 steals.
Them freaking bases are the size of this damn poster and shit. It's like a pizza box.
That's what I heard.
I saw the size difference. I was like, dude, if you miss that base, or you just suck. Like you're slow, you suck. Like I don't know how they're gonna like.
And you can only throw. You can only try to pick off a runner from as a pitcher 2 times. The third time they get the base. That's what Tucker does. He fucks with people. Like, he's gonna fucking do it. Like he's gonna be MVP before we pay him. Watch. So you better pay him now.
Yeah, I mean he's gonna demand some money. Y'all thought Correa was trying to demand some money? No, Tucker knows his worth. He's a quiet assassin. He
don't hit as good as Jordan. He's the best player on our team. I'm telling you.
Yeah. And all the girls love Jeremy Pena right now, so he's getting all the attention. Everybody loves Alvarez.
Let him get it because we don't rely on his shit. You know what I'm saying?
No, I know. Also, don't put as much pressure on him, right? Like, be realistic, fans. Like, if he comes out struggling a bit, it's only his second year. Like,
put him in the seventh spot.
No, I know. Yeah, I mean, I trust Dusty to protect them also. And how do you think Altuve is going to do this year after
he'll get a lot more hits without a shift. The little bloopers.
Oh yeah,
little punches and run it out. Yeah, he'll get a lot more hits that way. Jordan too. I'm trying to think. Altuve, Brantley. Damn it. Should I go Bregman, Jordan, or Jordan, Bregman? Do you want lefty?
You still got to Brayu also.
He's going to be at the bottom.
Brayu's going to be like 5th or 6th, though.
He's going to be like 6, and then
so
I would do. Damn it. Altuve, Brantley, Jordan, Bregman, Tucker, Abreu, Pena, McCormick, catcher.
Interesting.
Until they suck, and then you switch 2 and 7. Brantley and Pena. That's what he did last year.
How long do you think it's going to take for them to suck, though?
It doesn't matter if Brantley's on fire. If Pena's sucking, you make the switch.
Yeah.
Just to get them going.
I mean, right now, your utilities, everything you seem pretty good. I mean, we have your boy.
We just picked up a catcher for the last roster spot, too, Gage. So, no Yuli.
I thought he was a pitcher.
We did. That's what I'm saying. We got a pitcher.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Yuli.
But he took the last roster spot. So, I mean.
Yeah. Yeah. You needed a left-hand pitcher, though. So, I mean, if he does good, he gets a spot, that's fine. We always do good with the left-handy on the end of the bench, just chilling, hanging out.
Yep.
Will Smith's probably going to Detroit. Bye, Will.
See ya.
I thought he went to Bel Air.
Tell you what.
I thought he went to Bel Air.
No, God. I was like, wait, that's on team.
West Philadelphia.
Born and raised.
Man, that fan base there, they're struggling.
Man, be grateful that y'all got there. Shit. It's better
No,
than
I know.
not.
We made sure on the Facebook to tell them that they lost 3 championships back to back to back. And
oh yeah,
you should.
Oh, it was funny.
No, the Juju Smith-Schuster shit was hilarious.
Oh yeah,
they were cussing us out on our Facebook. Like,
yeah, they're still hating on it.
They're like, whatever, man. You should take
them
this
a World
off.
Series poster and be like, what? I can't hear you. We're still basking in our glory.
It's like, how does it feel? Hey. Yeah. I guess what player are y'all looking forward to the most to see? I guess a leap of what they do. I mean, spring training, you're just really fundamentals and everything, getting everything ready.
It's hard to say because all of our players are old.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see if McCormick could keep the spot. Right?
Yeah.
I'm interested to see if they play a backup catcher more. Like in our minds, we think that they should, but considering that there's a clock now, and like there's so much more rules for pitchers and shit that you really need Maldonado to be there. So I'm wondering, like, now do we really got to get a backup catcher? And I want to see Hunter Brown. Like, all right, I'm gonna move myself to the top of this rotation. I want to be the number 3 pitcher by the end of it.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I want to see Hunter Brown.
And man, that looking at the pitching rotation as an Astros fan, I mean, we always talk about Javier and Framber, but that matchup of Garcia, Urquidy, and Brown is going to be good for those last few spots because they were showcasing Urquidy today, and that I don't know what it was, that curveball he was throwing today was nasty on their Facebook.
Good.
And so Brown was been throwing almost 99s in his trainings and everything. So I mean, they're all coming in, and you know, with the target on your back, everybody hates us still, which we love anyway. It just brings them all together. And I honestly feel like even with the Verlander thing gone over there now in New York, I just feel like it's a way for this pitching staff as a rotation to take another step as starters. They put it as starters. I mean, we still have.
Well, I was gonna say, like, I ain't really worried about the starters, but I'm gonna be super critical of Rafael Montero. It's like, all right, we paid you. Yeah. We paid you. Yeah, do your job. Don't Chandler Parsons us, because I will cuss you.
Oh man, don't say that. Oh damn. Oh man,
better than Royce Whiting us.
No, that's
Chandler's that.
Worse. Yeah.
Chandler is worse because he got 2 monster contract.
That boy thought he was a superstar with Jeremy Lin. Oh man.
But other than him, I'm not worried. Like, I'm super confident in Presley this year. Abreu, we're good.
Hector Neris, we gotta get him out.
Hopefully, Mouton quit fucking up.
Yeah, I was gonna bring him up earlier. I was like, the little boy. Hey.
No, that's Dubon. I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, Dubon. Yeah, Dubon.
I have no issues with Dubon playing defense. Like, sometimes I feel more confident with you out there on defense in like tight games.
Yeah, but that offense, bro. Hopefully that bat got a little something. I need something. Give me
another thing that I want to see this Astro season, and I asked for it all year. And me and Nick did a shit ton of World Series games before we won, and we were really good at leaning into pitches. Keep doing it.
Get hit by the ball.
I'm just saying you're right there, bro.
No, I know. I remember you would bring it up all the time and be like, just lean into it.
It got so bad. We were doing it so much in the World Series, they called one back. They're like, no, bro, you leaned into that. Like, I remember way across the plate.
That boy Maldonado went.
But I want to see, take it on the tricep, on the elbow or something. Get on base.
The elbow hurt, man.
You got an elbow pad on, though.
Yeah. I mean, finally, it seems like we're getting the respect of the first place where what you deserve when you're a championship team that didn't lose many pieces. I get we lost Verlander, but I'm not really worried about that. Like
the dude that didn't win a playoff game. I mean,
yeah, exactly.
It took him 2 tries to win a World Series game.
Yeah,
we'll be okay.
I mean, you look at the division; it's still Seattle as the one behind us, still trying. They didn't do as much as I thought they were going to do in the offseason. I mean, you still have the rookie of the year, the AL. So I mean, that's something
they kind of did though, bro. They made quite a few trades. That team got better. Like they're good.
No, I mean they did. I'm not discrediting them of what they did, but it's also I feel like how we say you have to prove yourself. Like you got
for sure.
Yeah.
But to me, like it's like it keeps you on your toes. Like
yeah.
Like Houston should think like, oh, we didn't win shit. These motherfuckers will take it quick.
Well, I mean,
and they're really butthurt because what we did to them in the playoffs. So,
and you're playing everybody this year, so everybody's gonna have a target on you from Dodgers, everybody. Like, so I enjoy it. I think it's gonna make a fun season this year. I know in our division, the Oakland A's they don't exist. The Rangers, DeGrom's hurt right now, so that's
okay.
And they still got
Odorizzi.
Yeah, Odorizzi, yeah. So they'll be fine. And then Angels, yeah, they just got 2 people, and then that's really it.
Yeah.
And then the Yankees, they lost Oh yeah, true. Yankees made some trades. They have their pitcher though is probably out for the season from last year. And then it's really, I mean, I guess Toronto's another one, but that's you look at it and it's really yours to lose. It seems like again. Cleveland, that's another one I left out. Yeah, up and coming for sure. That Korean guy they have on their team is a baller.
I don't fuck around with them dudes because they don't fuck around with you. Like they come to play. If you beat them, you beat them.
Yeah,
and they kept beating us.
Yeah, that was a tough team.
I might have to go see us play the Yankees this year.
I want to go to see us play the Yankees or the Dodgers.
I'm gonna throw like sunflower seeds at Yankees fans or something. Hey, stupid! Shut up.
Oh,
this ain't New York. Get the fuck out of here.
They get so.
I think I'd rather see the Yankees than the Dodgers. Like I don't sweat the Dodgers no more.
I don't either. I just want to fight one of the fans.
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna get that here.
You never know.
LA.
Bet.
Just walk around LA with the Houston one though.
I mean, if you're gonna fight a Dodger fan, don't fucking waste your money on a ticket. Just go to the Minute Maid and do it outside the stadium.
Yeah,
like, walk around that bitch until somebody's like, "All right, motherfucker, I'm about to beat the epilepsy out you."
Hey. If they
get rid of it, cool. He's gonna do it. Then they're gonna invite us and be like, "Oh yeah, but that other guy."
I'm gonna be like, "Hold on, let me get this seizure on film," because so people know he's not joking.
It's real.
If I ever have one, anybody can record it. I just want to see it.
I got you.
One time we thought Avery was, but he didn't.
One time we thought Draven was, but he had just fell down and knocked all his shit off.
Yeah, that's alcohol.
Yeah, I know. It was funny.
It was.
The Rockets are losing by 22.
Jesus
they
fucking
are.
Christ.
We're
losing by 29, so we're catching up.
That's a good way to bring up the Rockets.
Yeah, they're
Good thing we don't play for a week.
The thing is,
they're actually doing better. I ain't gonna lie, they are doing. I mean, we're losing by a shit ton today, but you can't expect.
They did what we wanted them to do: get playing time for the young guys.
It's not that. It's like Jabari, Sengun, and Jalen are going to the Rising Star on Friday, so they could care fucking less about this game. Like that's just common shit in the NBA. Like it's vacation week, so they don't care about this.
Yeah, everybody's
They've been
just
playing better.
Yeah. No, I mean Ty's showing up. He looks like a real point guard out there with playing time now. I did notice on the social media it was Deshaun Nix's birthday the other day. And they said happy birthday. And all these fans were like, this dude sucks. Get him out of here. I don't care about him. And he wrote them back. It was much appreciate the love, you haters, and this and that. I was like, dog, you can't. Like, one, I don't want you out there. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm not going to call you out on your birthday on a social media account. But I just don't want you out there, Knicks. Like, Ty, that's your spot now, bro. Like, KJ, you better keep him. I want to keep him. But yeah, I agree.
I think it's really hard to decide on who we keep until we get a new coach. And the reason I say that is because, like, Stephen Silas today, he was like, y'all chill out, like, criticizing Jabari.
Yeah.
Because we literally don't run any plays for him. Like, we do nothing to help him. Yeah. And I was like, well, we know that, motherfucker. We've been saying that all year. So, for all we know, like, for a new – I'm thinking that Kenyon Martin only plays good in this style of reckless basketball.
Because he can do whatever he wants. It's freedom. It's go out there. And that's why you see people in college that they'll go to those D2, D3 schools to show off, and then they get a better D1 because they show off their skills. And that's what I feel like right now. Like, I'm trying to make sure that I have a spot next year on somebody's like type of thing. No matter where I go, I can be traded, I can do this, but they know I can ball. But then again, like you said, is it team worthy? Is it if I start adding some plays up in this?
But it just pisses me off because like you see other video like but didn't play AAU basketball. Like he literally plays the same way he did in high school because y'all don't make him do anything else. So that sucks. And then they say the same thing about Kevin Porter. It's like the other day, Damian Lillard did an interview with GQ, and they're like, "Who's the hardest player for you to guard?" He's like, "Kevin Porter." He's like, "This dude is so shifty. He's so good." And they're like, "Well, why don't they do anything good over there?" Because like they don't make them. Like they don't do shit over there. They literally just put their head down below the rim. So we need a fucking real coach.
Yeah, no, and you need a real coach. You need veteran leadership on this damn team. And I think the cultural change. I was gonna say it reminds me of now seeing a real coaching staff being made on the Texans. I feel like this is Lovie Smith and them. Like, why are you playing Rex Burkhead? Oh, I can't answer that, dude. And then the last damn week you don't play him at all, and that's what I'm seeing right now. It's like the only reason why we're getting better quality play, even though we're losing by 30, is because you traded away Gordon and all the other guys. You really
our fucking lives suck, bro. We have Frank Kaminsky on the team.
We literally got traded and then got rid of the guys, bought them out. John Wall, you're back, bought out. Freaking Jackson, bought out. Like the only one you
But you can't tell me that the coach is not retarded because okay, for example, right? We played Miami the other day, right?
Yeah.
We turned the ball over with 0.3 seconds to go on our inbound, but you run a set play, call a timeout before the 5 seconds, and then you immediately run the same play. Of course they're gonna fucking steal the ball, stupid. Yeah, so then they get the ball. The entire basketball world knew there's only one way for them to win is on an alley-oop. So we're gonna throw this bitch at the rim. Where was Boban? He's the tallest human being in the fucking city. Put him in front of the rim.
He did something better. He put Deshaun Nix in the game to play defense when that's one of his least.
And you tell me he ain't retarded. Tell me that's not retarded.
I think he's like, man, look, we need to get the first pick. I'm doing my best to make us lose. I mean, we could win a few. We could win
but there's no difference between 1 or 4 the worst record to get the first. This is not football. We don't have to have the worst record.
Well, maybe he don't know that, all right? Maybe he talked to Lovie.
He's retarded.
Oh, man.
I know we're not supposed to say that many times, but fuck, he's retarded.
Yeah, no, I can't make excuses up for him. He has to go. We need freshness. He needs freshness somewhere else. Let's just
He's just a good coordinator. He's not a head coach.
Yeah. I mean, head coach is a tough job. It's you got to run plays. You got to develop these young players and all that stuff. And all that stuff.
Jalen's hurt.
Yeah, I saw that. He looks. Oh man,
I think he got kneed in the thigh.
That's what it looks like. Ooh, yeah.
Yum.
You know shit's fucked up when John Lucas don't even want to coach the team if they fire him. He's like, "Nah, don't fire him. I don't want to coach this bitch."
Yeah, he's like, "Nah, fam." Yeah.
And don't anybody. Oh no, he didn't get kneed or nothing. I think
they said he pulled his groin or hammy.
Oh shit!
Just in the season, man. Just in the season. Let's just give us
Victor.
Victor.
Did pull his groin. That's the end of the season for him.
Yeah.
I can tell you what's going to happen. No, what's going to happen is Kevin Porter's going to come back. He's going to light it the fuck up, and then everybody's going to be so in love with him, and then I don't want to trade him.
That's how it is with everybody. They've been coming back, and they're like, "Oh no, we can't trade this guy. Dog, we got to get rid of somebody at some point."
Hopefully, Ty goes off.
He's been balling though. At least today he was. Yeah, I mean, hopefully,
I like him.
It's not official.
Josh Christopher been balling too.
He has. I said,
man, I could have swore like 30 games ago we said, "Hey, quit playing Eric Gordon, Garrison Matthews, and play Ty and Josh Christopher," and then they did it, and it worked.
Yeah. I mean, look, if you've watched any Rockets games, you're a diehard fan. I'll give you that. If you're watching them now, I give you credit. They're tough to watch. They're almost down 20 still.
Can we start a petition for them to like hire us part-time? We can be the community liaison. It's like we'll listen to all the fans and then just come back and tell you what you need to know. But we're really gonna finesse it to where our ideas. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all just tell me what to do, and then I'll call in all the time, and y'all be like, "Here, we're taking what the fans say."
No. It would like we'll go up there, right, and be like, "Look, Tillman, Stone. Everybody thinks the coach is retarded, right? So we can't fire him, but let's just tell people we are. Like you create buzz that he's on the hot seat, and then that's when you start getting people suggesting people who should be our next coach.
I mean, at this point, I think it's already to the point where we could make a video on who we think's gonna be the next coach. They're losing 76-54 at halftime. I mean, there's
really,
and your best player just went out of the game. And I don't even know. Like, you have some people like Lionel Hollins and Lucas and all that stuff that I feel, but most of the blame goes on your head coach. He's the one that is in charge of everything. Starts with the head.
All the coaches, because they all been coaching.
Yeah.
So don't fucking fire this dude and think John Lucas should stay. No, fire him too.
Yeah. Yeah, at this point, I just want a clean shop. We see what clean shop does for the Texans. It rejuvenated that fan base a bit. National media, they ain't even talked about us really at all. Like,
we got the best head coaching hire of all the NFL. Like, we did the best. We're doing.
Broncos try to steal him again at there. He's like, "Hey, you sure you don't want it? No, I'm good. You sure you don't want to come? No, I'm good. Okay." It's like, yeah, you got the right pick whenever they're like, I guess we're going with Sean Payton.
Let me give up this first round pick and give him $20 million a year.
My favorite comment after that trade was, how the hell do they still have draft picks? I know where they got it from, but it was just funny. Like, how the hell they still got it? Yeah, I mean, Rockets fans, Astros fans, Texas fans. Good luck. Yeah, we got.
3 out of 4 ain't pissing me off. The Texans are doing good. Astros are doing good. Cougs are doing good. The Rockets give me heartburn.
Yeah,
your favorite XFL will be back on Saturday.
Not my favorite.
I know. I was just saying it.
I was gonna bring it up, but I was like, exactly gonna be like,
I ain't even gonna do it because you know what? I might even go to a game just to see what it's like. But I'll say this: name 2 people off the other team, and not PJ Walker.
Off of the team right now?
No, off the Roughnecks from when we went last time.
Well, there was a white guy that was like chopping wood in the snow, and then he became a wide receiver.
My point exactly.
Yeah,
it's like
I forget some of the Texas players we've had.
I looked
my
up the
point
depth.
is you realize that those players are not even good enough to be on a practice squad.
Yeah,
I mean, I look at the XFL as like a G League.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I look at it.
Because it's not.
I feel it is. I mean, you got people that are going to get signed. It's kind of hard because they had 1 year during COVID and it got cut.
If you told me I could send my 7th round tackle to the G League to develop, I would agree with you, and I might even like it. But
they kind of said that it's going to be a G League. Though.
Well, that's what the Rock said. He wants to make it that way, but he has to show that it's a thing like that.
They said they're trying to partner with the NFL.
It's not safe because I want to see it, but if you had like a 5th round fucking like defensive interior, I'm not risking him blowing his knee out playing some fat son of a bitch who ain't played since fucking high school.
But if you look at it though, also that if you have people that don't get drafted, it's like going overseas. There's no real place for that. Well, yeah, but I'm saying there's no real place outside of like, I mean, we're the only country that plays football. So basketball players can go overseas. They can go and do more of this. They can do that. Baseball players can do the same. Football players, you don't get drafted, you're pretty much done. Like you're just.
But that's what you know when you start playing football.
Yeah, I know. But if you can give them another avenue, I mean, if it's bringing revenue in, I don't see a problem with it. Now, I'm not saying if you were telling me to pick the Roughnecks over the Texans, and I'm definitely not going to be like, oh, yeah, I'm definitely going to this game. I would have gone to one of these last games with Lovey coaching over.
Like if it was like more like in as much entertainment football as actual football, I'd like it. But you're trying to be too serious, and it's like, no, I'd rather just watch the NFL or college. Yeah. But if it was like goofy shit going on, then yeah, I'd probably watch it. If they're like fucking clowns in a bed, yeah, something. Fuck.
You can gamble on a DraftKings now. That's about all I'm looking forward to with it.
Oh, man. I don't know. I'm gonna give it a chance.
I mean, they got a good coach, I guess. I mean, Wade Phillips. Their logo's not bad, but it's like I'm not getting. I'll say this: like I probably will never watch their game on TV. I would rather watch like fucking YouTube clips of like scaring people or something.
I'll watch it in the background while I'm doing stuff. I mean, I watch some of the NFL games like that.
What? There's some bad NFL games.
They forced me to watch Denver games. That's the way I watch those games.
There's no XFL game that could be worse than that Colts and Broncos Thursday night game. Like, this is the worst football game I've fucking seen in my life.
That shit was terrible.
That was awful.
I'd rather glue my nutsack to the steps than watch that game again.
Okay.
Well, for Cougars, Alabama lost to Tennessee, so they might move back into first at some point. But
ranking don't even matter to me. I just need y'all to be playing better defense when the tourney comes around because that shit is right around the corner.
March Madness is what I'm looking forward to, and I'm hyped for it. It's gonna be fun to watch. I know it'll be good content
because it's here, and I wonder how much.
Yeah, it is here.
But like, I'll go for a whole day.
Go watch all the games one after another.
Well, no, because they'll have that shit everywhere else. So it's just the last one's coming here.
Yeah.
But if they have like the fucking like the FanFest shit, I'd go to that.
Those are dope, yeah. Well, you got anything else to add for Houston?
Nah.
I think I'm all out of sports stuff. Rockets, good luck in your last 20-something games. Astros, stay healthy. Texans, enjoy your days off until draft day. D'Amico, Nick, I need y'all to start going to that draft room and figure out.
Just call me, man.
Yeah. If you made this point, man, y'all like, subscribe to the network. We break down all Houston sports for y'all. You can follow us on Facebook also. We're going to be doing a lot of content on the Texans for sure coming up with their draft and everything else. Let us know what quarterback you think we should get. And I'm done. I don't got nothing else to add.
Me too.
Rockets depressed me. So.
I'm not even watching this shit no more.
Later, you two.
Later. Peace.